to Zootopia.
There's been something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. No, not that one. What? No. Are you kidding me right now? What the Zootopia? Zootopia is one of the greatest anime movies of all time. I beat it to this movie 5 times in a row. In 12 minutes. This movie is so good. It's even better than Qirin. No, wait. Don't unsubscribe. That was just a joke. Well, no, seriously, guys. No anime can top off Qirin. You really think I would make up a joke like that? This movie was a huge smashing hit in the box office with $1 billion in the box office. To be honest, I don't know where to start with this precious piece of charm, because you see, Zootopia is like Five Guys. You can't Zootopia is kind of like Panera Bread. The crust and the cheese. No. Honestly, it's hard relating this movie to a restaurant, except for Panera Bread, actually, once you think of it. But hey, at least it relates to one thing that good restaurants have. It's good. Except Subway. Subway sucks. I don't care. But no, seriously, Zootopia is a good movie, and I want to talk about it. And if anyone's been on my channel long enough, they should know one thing. This place gets weird. And by the end of this, I'll probably end up sounding like a complete nigger furry. So, get your popcorn, get your licorice, get your cup of lean, get your condom, get your fleshlight, get your lube, and get the whole family around. It's gonna be a doozy. Zootopia! The characters has got to be my favorite part of the entire movie, period. I got proof too. Okay, I really wasn't prepared for that. Alright, since I don't know all the characters, I'll just go through the people that I know. So anyway, you got your bunny, the fox, the mouse version of the Godfather, Puffball, black midget turned into a fox, Chubby Cheeto Head ripoff, the Steve Buscemi ripoff, the daughter of the Godfather ripoff, Kanye West's next album cover, Beyonce as a furry, Breaking Bad ripoff, Flash, 100-yard dash! The Panther from The Weeknd's music videos, not Bob Marley, and some other whole bunch of animals that really don't care about. I mean, it's good. Not as good as Death Grips, but it's good. The plot became too obvious for me. I mean, they really could have triggered a lot of people doing this. They just threw the entire thing at you with no thoughts of what the children or parents would think of. Honestly, I thought it needed more penises and vaginas, but other than that, what? That's not what we're talking about? Oh, that plot. Yeah, that plot. I got that one taken care of. So you got your bunny, okay? She want to help the cops, okay? Want to be in the big city, okay? Want to be with the big boys. Oh, she just took out a big boy. Hey, got the medal from the big boy. Hey, now she's here in the big city. Woo, that was wild in the big city. Woo, she just want to help them all. Oh, but make her woman like a dog. Oh, now she looks like a fool. Oh, and she don't know what to do. No.
30 zennies, I'ma kill my pain. 30 pistols, I'ma murder your gang. 2020 when I come with the pain. 30 soldiers, they don't go in my name. If a nigga, it be hanging, okay? I've been struggling on the daily, okay? If you got the money, pay me, okay? All these niggas got me angry, okay?
Okay, so there's this girl from a family of soft rednecks that wants to get her own job at a very young age. So instead of going to McDonald's, she decides that she wants to be a cop. And she wants to go to this place called Zootopia, which is kind of like a mixture of Chicago, New York, and Florida put into one city. But her parents are like, "Are you sure you want to be a cop?" And she's like, "I'm okay with that." And the parents are like, "Don't you want to think this over? It's a pretty huge thing you're dealing with." And then she's all like, "I'm okay with that. Honey, I really don't think you're getting the point to this. I'm okay with that." Okay, no games anymore. What you're doing is going to be a huge mistake for your future. Do you have any idea what you'll be witnessing throughout your entire journey that Pixar is developing at this moment? Once you go to that city, everything goes downhill from there. People will judge you for what animal you are and the job that you're currently working at. You're gonna get raped. You will have no friends. People will judge you for the actions you make in the city. And the worst part of it all, you're gonna get raped. Are you sure you want to do this? And then she's all like, "I'm okay with that." And so she goes anyway, and she's like, "Wow, this place is actually pretty cool." Then this fox comes out of nowhere and just ruins her entire day by snitching on her. I think that's what he was doing. Was he snitching? And then, and the fox is like, "You should have listened to your parents, you dumb buddy. Welcome to Zootopia, New York, but for animals, nigga." Then he goes away, then she feels sad.
Nobody can touch my swag. No. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, why you mad? Cause my pussy pops severely and yours don't.
Then all of a sudden she has to solve a case that this one bull doesn't want her to, and then she's like, "Screw you," and then he's like, "Yeah, screw you too.
Fuck off. Go to hell. You can kiss my ass."
And then the otter comes out of nowhere and say, my baby, please get my baby." And then she's like, "I'll get your baby." Then the bull thing is like, "No, you ain't." "Yes, I will." Then the guy says, "Okay, but you got 48 hours. Better get a move on." Then she goes to the fox again, and then he decides to roast her in front of her face.
"I know everybody. And I also know that somewhere there's a toy store missing a stuffed animal. So why don't you get back to your box?"
Then she roasts him back.
"Did you just boot my stroller?"
Nicholas Wilde, you are under arrest.
Huh, for what? Hurting your feelings?
Felony tax evasion.
Taking my dick in my pants.
Yeah, $200 a day, 365 days a year. Since you were 12, that's 2 decades, so times 20, which is 1,460,000, I think. I mean, I am just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying. Anyway, according to your tax forms, you reported, let me see here, 0. Unfortunately, lying on a federal form is a punishable offense.
What?
5 years jail time.
Well, it's my word against yours.
You're a fucking ugly little cunt, mate, and if I ever see you, I'm gonna fucking slit your fucking face wide open, yeah?
Actually, it's your word against yours. And if you want this pen, you're going to help me find this poor missing otter, or the only place you'll be selling popsicles is the prison cafeteria. It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb.
So now the fox is working for her without minimum wage. They go in the jungle and then they do some stuff. Yeah. Then after that, the bull is like, "What do you know? You messed up. You better stop now." Then the fox is like, "No, you ain't. We're gonna keep going and find that nigga, I mean otter." And then the bull's like, all right, don't forget about your time." And so they go back to find it, and then they have like a sad moment or something, a dramatic moment in the movie. They could have done something more, but they didn't, if you know what I mean. She had the paw. She had it on his arm. It could have happened, but it didn't. Wanna know why? That's why. So the fox figures out something, and then he realized the camera's going around the whole jungle, and then they go to the sheep to help him out with the jungle. Then they solved the case, and they found out that the villain behind all the kidnappings and the rapings was Wolf O'Donnell. Is that how you pronounce it? That's right, everybody. Wolf O'Donnell and his gang crew of wolves took over the Zootopia, and now he's king of Farquaad. So now Kakashi Sensei and Sakura Haruno go find the wolf area because Kakashi knew where it was and it wasn't on the cameras. Five Nights at Freddy's on your boy, and then he goes, we better go there. Then all of them had a Metal Gear Solid moment. They go in the building and find all the animals, and they're like, oh, here's the animals. Then the vibration of the bunny's phone goes off, and then the lion's like, oh. Then they go through the toilet out of the anus, and then they're like, oh yeah, we did it, we're gonna save the day. Then they arrest the lion and Shadow the nerd hog. Then she becomes president police, the officer buddy cop. Then people start asking her about what she thought about Black Lives Matter. Then she says, Black Lives Matter don't matter. And then everyone freaks out and turns against each other because, you know, the whole point of the movie all led up to racism right here, what you're looking at. And then she's like, I can't do this anymore. Then the sheep's like, but you did a good job. But we all know she just faking it like a thought. I think that's the movie, the end. Oh, no, wait, I remember now. No, I don't. Oh yeah, she finds out that it's really drugs that triggered animals and stuff, like the ones they saw earlier, but I didn't feel like talking about it because it, you know, I'm stupid. They asked the person, I know you, the Fox guy knows you. Stop selling your bootleg DVDs and tell me about the place of where they have the Breaking Bad reference. Then the guy was like, nah, nigga, I ain't telling you jack. Then they're like, oh, well, better send them to Al Pacino. And he's like, no, don't send me to Al Pacino. I don't like Al Pacino. That's the bad news right there, my boy. That's the Mexican cartel stuff you got there. You got me messed up. So they find the Breaking Bad reference, but no Heisenberg. Rest in peace, Heisenberg. So after that, they take away the drugs from the Breaking Bad reference guy, and they turn on the train. Then they had an unstoppable moment.
Close your eyes if you want it.
You got a real knack for inspiring confidence, you know that?
After the unstoppable moment, she saves the day again, you know. But for real this time. But that's what they think. They find out that Wolf O'Donnell really wasn't the supervillain of the movie. It turned out to be the sheep. They find out that really the sheep was a Nazi. Then the fox trips up on acid and weed and cocaine and LSD and some more acid at the same time. So the guy turns against the bunny and then rapes her. No, wait, that's not what happened. This is what happened.
Bye-bye, bunny.
So yeah, that happened. And then the bunny saved the day again. Hey! Oh yeah, Beyonce performed too. Or was it Keisha? Or Rihanna? It could have been Rihanna. It's like a mixture of pop stars put into an animal. That's Gazelle in a nutshell, to be honest. So you see, Zootopia taught us one thing. It's that racism is stupid. And it never should have been invented. Also, if you're still here and haven't gotten bored by my speech on Zootopia, this video is not sponsored by Papa John's Pizza.
Papa John's Pizza.
Wasn't that Zootopia movie great? Didn't you just love Zootopia?
Huh?
Didn't you love Zootopia? Wasn't it a great movie?
I didn't see it.
Oh my god. Papa John's. It's good. But it's not good enough. Well, guys, I guess it's that time. Time to end the video. Again, Zootopia was a wonderful masterpiece, and I expect to see more of it in the future. But if there's one thing that
Wait, what about that other thing you haven't discussed about yet?
I know what you're talking about. I'm not doing it.
Do it, you crusty ape, the world has to know.
Nope.
If you don't do it, you won't gain any more subscribers.
I'm gonna be frantic with you guys. This is a major subject that I wanted to avoid. Honestly, talking about this really makes me want to kill myself. But the real reason I'm doing this is just for you. I can make a 20-minute video on this subject, including this. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Stay away from this.
This is crack. Rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying.
Since I don't want to waste any more of your time, I'm just gonna go through the major 3 websites you should be aware of that involves this topic.
Ooh, suicidal tonight.
Here's the thing about Tumblr. You're not gonna find anything too cringy as long as you're not signed in. But if you're signed in, it's a totally different story. I mean, not everything you find on Tumblr is bad. And if you look through the right corners, you'll find some pretty good stuff. In fact, you'll find great stuff in Tumblr, but it's a very rare possibility. And if you go too deep, it gets worse. Trust me. In a regular perspective, Tumblr's not much of a huge deal, but it's best to be cautious anyway. And the only time you'll ever see anything that's not really safe for work is when you go on an artist's channel. So be very careful about that too. This is so stupid. Why am I even talking about this? Up next on the list, we got our well-thought, well-created, best social media website ever created. I'm talking about the one, the only, the greatest of them all, Club Penguin. Give it up for Club Penguin, everybody. Come on, he's the best around here, man. You can't deny about that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Facebook. Like, Facebook's okay too, but it really depends on where you go. Like, it's nothing too harsh. And it's nothing too bad, but if you try to go next level, you will be in the next level. That I can promise you, because trust me, I've been on an Undertale version of the next level. It's like, yeah, you should know what I mean by now. So really, just don't. It's okay. Just don't go too far, okay? And the last website you should stay away from all costs on our list is oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh my oh no. Oh, like Jesus Christ. I mean Jesus Christ. Nothing about this website is okay. Like no. The last website on the list is none other than
I stayed in there for 5 minutes. I stayed in there for 4 seconds, and I've already wanted to kill myself. This is no joke. The second I stepped into that website, I already had suicidal thoughts once I looked that up. It's no joke. This is no joke. I'm not joking at all. I remember going on there for the first time ever, and was just like, oh my god, people make this stuff. This is no joke. Nothing about this is okay. This shouldn't be for kids. Kids look at this. This is awful. It's terrible. It's horrendous. Like, I've never felt such an urge to slit my wrists long way so hard in my entire life. I've never felt so much pain come at me at once. It was like an impact. It was like getting hit by the airplane in 9/11. That's how much it hurts. It hurts that much. It makes no sense. why a human being would do this. I don't understand if it's like some sort of fetish. I don't know if they do it for fun. If this is a joke, this is very, very extreme.
I don't have any other plans on going back anytime. And the next time I go back, it'll be on a permanent server in hell with all the 4chan users. Don't make the same mistake I did. Stay away from there. Don't do that. It's not worth it. Please, don't do it. In conclusion, do I think Zootopia is a great movie? Yes! Do I think we need more of it? Yes! And most importantly, is it Pixar's greatest film yet? No! But I do know this. That new Wonder Woman movie's gonna suck.
We need to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Francine.
Pass the lean, nigga.
They won the Oscar, baby!